Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just me, Beau and Sierra just up the graveyard having a little wander. Sierra's hunting squirrels, she's already missed one. But I just thought I'd let you know about yesterday and how I'm feeling today after it. I went to a friend's birthday party yesterday at the barbecue. Martin's barbecue was a lovely day, lovely sunshine, but I had a bit of an issue with the site yesterday. It was just quite grey and black, most of it, especially as the day went on. The sun was fine, I've got the glasses so they react to the sun, so blocks out most of it. But what happened was, as it got later into the evening, the dark started coming in, and then that was it. It was a bit pitch black, and I say pitch black, it wasn't, it was just dark and over for me, but it was like everything was just in grey or black.
Because that goes back down.
Right, we go up. And it was a bit grey and black, so everything was, the paths, the roads, even the grass, they all look very similar. Now the only way I can describe it is, I watched a programme about dogs and pets, and they were talking about how dogs see and how they don't actually see colour like we do, and they see in greys, shades of grey and black, and that's exactly how I was last night. But obviously all good, come home, not a problem. But I don't realise how much, how taxing it is on me, so mentally, to try and focus and see until the next day. Like this morning I've woken up, it was a hot day for everyone yesterday, so obviously it was hot anyway. We was all struggling. Poor Sierra was panting all night. It was literally like so cold, so hot for her. She was just like literally all night, and obviously that affects our sleep pattern as well. But then because I was tired over concentrating, I then woke up this morning feeling tired. My leg at the moment, my leg and my ankle are literally burning. My legs was spasming all when I woke up, which must have been going on all night as well, which then adds to the fatigue that is that you get after the stroke. You don't realise how bad that fatigue is. It's very hard to explain to people how just doing a normal day drains you so much, and I try to push through as best I can, but there are days where I have to just chill out and relax, sit down and just recover, and that happens more often than not, and more than you realise. Yes, I can walk a fair way sometimes. Other days I'm lucky if I get from upstairs to downstairs. Like, sorry about this, I've got beads of sweat running in my eyes, sorry. But it just shows you how warm it is today. But there we go. Sierra's like found a shady spot, so she's like, I'm staying here, I don't want to walk anywhere else. And Beau's getting a bit warm as well, with his hat that he loves, but he's a bit fed up, he wants a decent one. Yeah, but there she go, look. She's just chilling out, get her belly to the floor just to get some coolness to her, and you can see how hard she's actually panting there. Yeah, it just shows you how bad it is for dogs in this sort of temperature. Yeah, and how sensible we've got to be. We try to pick routes where there's a lot of shade, so you can see here where the sun's popping through the tree line, but actually we're quite sheltered and covered. If we start looking out there, you can see where the sun is, and that'll be beating down on us. But we try to look after as best we can. Right, but this sun and all last night is draining for me. And like I was trying to explain, all this yesterday, all the paths and everything would have just looked black and grey. Even the greenery was grey. Right. So that just adds into the fatigue. But today my left leg is wobbly. It's like I'm trying to walk up here now. I don't know if you can see, but trying to walk up, and I'm sort of stumbling. I'm sort of like not really walking as I used to, but it's the knee just caves in, and it's really a bit sloppy today. I say sloppy because that's the only real description I can give. It's where your leg is not, the muscles are there, not necessarily as tight as they should be when you're walking, because it's where my knee sort of gives way. And as much as I try to train it and do whatever I can, they just give in. So when the fatigue is at its highest, my legs just get so soft and sloppy, and that's when I stumble, and I can sort of like I can feel I'm sort of dropping slightly, and that's all because of the tiredness in there. But that was today anyway. But we'll look on the bright side. One, as a stroke survivor, I'm still here, so that's a good thing. Two, still got the family, still got the friends and family. And you look at the bright side of everything. I don't take for granted all the small things. By having them, it gets you through. It gives you a reason to get up, get out, enjoy the day, enjoy everything. And sorry, I've got to sit down. I'm just, like I said, getting tired. But having the family just really helps. And then coming out and seeing the beauty that is around us. Back at one of my favourite spots. But you look at the church in the distance, at the cemetery, the houses over the back here. It's absolutely beautiful. And you can come up here, and as you can hear, there's next to no sound. The birds are tweeting. That just brings you back, and refreshes you. Yeah, and that's what we need to do. Get out in the sunshine, enjoy the little things in life. Don't focus on stuff you can't change. Focus on the things that you enjoy. Yeah, don't be like I was when I was working all the time, and just focusing on the next day, doing this, grinding it out just to get the money to pay the bills. Learn to enjoy life as best you can. You might not have an ailment, an injury, an illness now, but it could happen. And if it does, make sure that you have lived your life and you have done the best you can. Yeah, go out and work for going out to do things. Yeah, it's like I said to Beau, it's like if you're working for a business, you work for them to pay for you to do the things you want to do, not the other way around. You're not there for their beck and call, right? You're there to work for you only. You do what you want, which is, if you enjoy playing sports, it gives you more money and time. Yeah, the weekends, go do that. If you want to go swimming, do that. If you want to go boating, do that. You want to have a yacht, a race car, a motorbike, make sure whatever your money you're earning goes to things you enjoy doing, because it could be over tomorrow like it was for me. Yeah, now I can't run the risk of doing the jiu-jitsu, because if I'd done that, because of the tablets I'm on, like the blood thinners and everything, if I hit my head and have an injury, that could cause some internal bleeding, which is a definite, I don't want that. But that's now. But enjoy what you can whilst you can, yeah. But then, if anything does happen, like we have, I'm trying to find something new to do. Now, I was never a gardener, but I'm now starting to spend a bit more time in the garden. It helps that I've got the little one, Eli, that loves. He wants to grow vegetables and plants, etc. So we're trying to do that, and if we can, fantastic. It's great, yeah. And if we can be self-sufficient and grow our own tomatoes and potatoes, fantastic. It's like at least we get something from it. We get reward from it by doing all the hard work. We get something from it. But that could be my new thing, rather than doing like the motorbike, the jiu-jitsu, the CrossFit or whatever. I now have to focus myself into something else. Yeah, but it won't necessarily be full on. It'll be dribs and drabs, bits and pieces, depending on how I feel. So out in the garden, I could potter around for an hour or two. Yeah, no rush, no hassle, not overexerting, so I'm not fatiguing as quickly as I feel today. Yeah, but well, that's today, guys. Sorry, just a little one. But remember, stay positive, stay safe, be good, and be fast. Remember that. Be fast. Balance, eyes, face, arms, speech, and time. It's important. Let's spread this message, guys. Be fast. It can make all the difference. Yeah. If it saves one person, it has done its job. Yeah. Remember, be fast. So be safe. Look after yourself and love you all. Goodbye, my little burgers. Oosh. There you go. One last look at Sierra being a little princess as she is. Right. Just trying to cool herself down. Right. Looking at the beautiful scenery. Take care, guys. Love you all. Bye.